and welcome to the third episode of A Story a Day Keeps Corona Away, or something like that. I'm releasing these every other day, and today's probably the story that I have told the most in my life, I reckon. As soon as you tell someone that you studied in a clown school for 2 years in Paris, there's a lot of questions. And I sort of came to that school in quite a weird way, and this name, Philippe Gaulier, who's the teacher there, just kept following me around for about a year. Every comedian that I liked trained with him. Every play that I liked was sort of produced by someone that studied there. Film actors that I liked, like Sacha Baron Cohen and Emma Thompson, both trained there. So it just kept on coming up, and I figured, I want to do kids' TV presenting, so I'll go and learn from this famous clown man for a month, then I'll come back to London and do TV. I ended up going, after the first day I signed up for the first year, and at the end of the first week I signed up for the second year, and stayed for 2 years. And I didn't really read up at all about his teaching methods before going, which in hindsight, I don't actually know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because he's infamously harsh. So he's got these sort of legendary put-downs, and you're not on stage very long before he hits his drum, insults you and tells you to sit down. But the story I do like to tell is about day one, right? So he starts off his first lesson in his first year by saying that he doesn't believe performing can be taught. You're like, oh crap, I'm here for 2 years. I was hoping you would teach me how to do this. So he said it can't be taught. Basically, if you can't come on stage and perform with immense pleasure, and that's irrelevant if you're doing a clown or a tragedy or Shakespeare or whatever, if we can't see your pleasure, you can't be beautiful. And if you can't be beautiful, then we as an audience can't fall in love with you. So he says, whatever you do, let's see your pleasure. So we play all these games on day one, and the last exercise of day one, he gets a boy and a girl on stage, and he says, all right, I want you guys to improvise talking about the weather. And the boy, you've had the best first day ever, and everything you tried worked, and the teacher loved you, and the students thought you were funny, and the girl, it's been the opposite. But don't be mean to each other, just talk about the weather, just with that feeling of I've had a good day or I've had a bad day. So they start, and they're boring, so he hits his drum, and he says to the boy, dull, really dull, we don't see your pleasure, we're talking about it's crap. And he's a bit sort of taken aback by that, and he goes, I don't understand, how can I show my pleasure? I'm talking about the weather, that's a really boring subject, you know, how can I show you that I'm happy on stage? And he goes, all right, who do you want to sleep with in the room here? No, who do you want to sleep here? Who do you want to sleep with in the room? Day one, the new school goes, oh no, don't ask me. He goes, go on, who do you want to sleep with? Who in this room do you want to sleep with? So he goes, her, beautiful Italian girl in the front row. So he says to her, all right, grab your chair and go put it behind that boy. And when he starts talking the weather, I want you to stand on the chair and kiss down his neck and lick him and bite his ear. And she was like, what, his ear? Seriously, do it. So he starts talking about the weather. This girl goes for it down his neck. We're all sitting there wide-eyed. And everything changed. You know, his eyes lit up. It's funny to watch. He had better posture. I mean, just everything was entertaining about him. And the teacher goes, that's it, that's your pleasure. Every day you come on stage, imagine she's kissing you and licking you and you'll be just fine. So I remember just thinking, this is the maddest school in the world. Let's sign us up for 2 years. And that was it. That was the story of my first day at clown school. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay at home, and I'll speak to you day after tomorrow. I'm doing this every other day. So yeah, day after tomorrow. All right then. My dog's eating my shirt. And he's going today. We found him a new home. So say goodbye, Ted. Okay, see you then.